Master Puntillo, target's preparing to move out.
But you still refuse to attack!
My men are corporate security, sir. We can't defeat Republic commandos in a fair fight.
Then, you're fortunate I see one last option. Excuse me, my friends. You've arrived at a crucial time. I'd like to put a proposition to you.
What sort of proposition?
I was, a businessman. I supported the Empire when this war began, both in and out of the boardroom. The Republic sent a squad to kill me. They botched the mission, killed my wife and daughter. So my mercenaries tracked the commandos responsible.
We lured them from their base with a distress call, but they came ready for a trap. We can't afford...
I can afford anything! So since my men refuse to strike, I'll pay you to murder every squad member who took part in the attack on my family.
Let's get more specific about my pay.
I've put my fortune into this work. What's left should be enough to satisfy you. The commandos are scouting those polluted wastes. I'll need proof of their deaths. Blood. Dog tags. I don't care. But kill them. Make things right. It's really done, isn't it? The men who killed my family, you've made them pay. The names match the dog tags. They're dead. All dead. Go home now, Captain. My wife and daughter are avenged.
I'll have the men prepare for departure, sir.
It's not as satisfying as I expected. Perhaps I should see whether those Republic soldiers had families.
Justice has been served. You won't gain anything by murdering more.
You may be right. I'll think on what you've said. You've done well for me. Take your reward. Farewell.
Come, snipers! Come out here and fight like men! Ha! Miss me, you cowards! Excuse me, who are you? If you're in my trench, you better be here to help.
What's the situation?
One of our fighter squadrons was patrolling this sector when they were shot down by resistance fighters. The pilots who survived were all captured. They are being held in that camp up ahead. The snipers guarding them are exceptional. Simply reaching this position cost me 8 men. My unit needs reinforcements to complete this mission, but that'll take time. Time those pilots don't have. We're out of options. At this point, only someone with your skills could rescue those pilots in time. Can you assist us?
I won't let the Resistance kill those pilots.
Your help is greatly appreciated. Good luck. Nicely done. You rescued all of our pilots. I hope you made those coward snipers pay while you were at it.
I cut them down.
Ha! Just what I like to hear. Thanks again for your assistance.
This is headquarters. Lieutenant Torsen, please respond. Sir, we've got something. What? Lieutenant Torsen, is that you? Blast it, Naoto. Get me a clear visual. What are you supposed to be? Some kind of mercenary? What happened to my team? Where's Torsen?
Don't know what you're talking about.
A squad of Imperial soldiers led by a man named Torsen. They aren't there? Then it's what we feared. Torsen's squad was deployed to recapture that region's farmsteads. The Resistance is desperate for supplies, pushing to capture every food source available. I hope to retake the farms and put their crops to our use. That's no longer an option. We have to destroy the crops on those farmsteads. We cannot allow the enemy access to such a valuable resource. You're already in the area. Can you help us?
I'm overqualified for this job.
Torsen's squad was carrying a set of RK-9 soil devastators for this contingency. They'll be on the soldiers' bodies. Once you have the soil devastators, fight past the Resistance patrols and position them in the growing fields. The devices will blight the soil beyond all use. If you could, contact me again when the objective is complete. Good luck to you. Hello again. Scans show the soil devastators in full operation. Excellent. Thank you for taking the time to assist us. The operation would have failed without you.
I'm always a professional.
I've arranged for a small token of my gratitude to be sent to you. Thanks again.
Yes, what is it? I'm a busy man. State your business.
I found all the bodies in the village, Captain. Don't deny that you're the one responsible.
I assure you, this is all just a misunderstanding. The villagers, you see, they deceived us. They ambushed us, and we had to kill them. No impropriety, nothing personal in what happened. I simply did my duty. We can keep this simple, can't we? You can forget whatever it is you think you saw, and I can forget about leaving these credits sitting on my desk. Agreed?
You can consider everything forgotten, Captain.
Yes, well, excellent. I won't keep you any longer then. Good day to you.
This is Lieutenant Zach Harrell, 83rd Platoon. It's my final duty to report. Mission failure. My squad had orders to recover stolen Imperial data card from resistance fighters. Recovery complete, but my men suffered extensive injuries. Ambushed by Republic patrol. Many men too injured to run. Wouldn't leave them. Not to those animals. We stood our ground, called for air support, but the enemy must have jammed our signal. Republic scum slaughtered my men, shot the wounded where they lay, and left me for dead. The enemy stole the data card. They now possess codes to open any Imperial security door on Balmorra. I accept full responsibility. Should have run when we had the chance. Overheard them mention a computer at their outpost. Taking the coded data card there for decryption. If reinforcements find this message, recovery of stolen coded data card, maximum priority. Find Republic outpost. Retrieve coded data card. Return to Captain Laba at our forward base. He'll know what to do.
Wonder how much that data card is worth to the Empire.
Lieutenant Zach Harrell. Signing off.
Captain Laba, 83rd Platoon. I don't normally work for mercenaries, but I'm willing to pay for some extra eyes and ears right now. One of my squads disappeared while returning from an important mission. I'm mounting a search and rescue operation.
A holo recording from your squad leader directed me here, Captain.
Holo recording? I don't understand. Wait. That data card you're holding. I recognize those markings. That's the security codes the traitor stole. I sent Lieutenant Haral's squad to recover that. They didn't make it, did they?
They were ambushed and slaughtered by a Republic patrol.
I served with Lieutenant Haral for 6 years. This must not stand. It's time to burn every Republic outpost to the ground. Show those dogs how the 83rd Platoon avenges its fallen. I'll organize what's left of my command and drive those scum off Balmorra by myself if I have to.
Lieutenant Haral stood his ground when he should have retreated.
Haral was one of the best I've served with. But you're right. We need a solid plan of attack. It's good you retrieved that data card. If the Resistance had cracked our security codes, their saboteurs and commanders could have struck where we're most vulnerable.
One should always help a righteous cause.
You've done the 83rd Platoon and the Empire a great honor. I wish I could offer a greater reward, but I'm afraid this will have to do. You have a head for battle strategy, mercenary. Thanks for helping me keep mine.
Is there some kind of problem?
You see, we're setting up a new base of operations where Outpost Freedom is now, but those colicoids are proving a headache. Our orbital bombers have specialized toxic bombs to drive them off, but apparently they need infrared markers to aim at. I'm looking for someone to place those markers.
Let's get more specific about my pay.
For you, I'm sure an appropriate reward can be arranged. We need the markers placed in these locations. Once they're all in place, I can order the bombardment.
That seems simple enough.
I'll contact you when I read the markers are in place. Watch yourself around the colicoids. Our bombers are pounding those colicoid nests into toxic dust. You do excellent work. Thanks for your help. You've certainly earned this.
This is Private Suzoku, 5th Infantry, 1st Battalion. I'm bleeding out a damn artery. Whoever finds this, Lieutenant Pillock ordered us in here. No one else. That's why he won't call for reinforcements. He heard a rumor about neutron detonator plans, and knew whoever turned those over to command would get noticed. We made 3 assaults. Same tactics. Unknown enemy. Stupid decisions. Shoot that void brain. Get him court-martialed. Lock him up. He threw good men. He just threw us away.
Well, look at that.
Victorious combatants returning, and I do believe everyone is from a two-legged species. I hope you enjoyed yourselves getting the plans to that detonator.
I've had way tougher jobs.
Spectacular! Take a look at those schematics, Gambar. That's what the Resistance wants on your doorstep. Now, would you care to reveal to these beleaguered military specimens the secret of your success?
Superior training, superior instinct, superior... I'll stop there.
You hear that? Humor is a sign of spirit. Unlike some, our friend here put that spirit into action. And what one Imperial can do, another Imperial can do. It's all motivation.
Sir, if we just have to eliminate stragglers, I believe we are capable of another assault.
You will make one. But the objective is met. The lesson learned. Don't worry, Gambar. You'll all see action again soon.
The upload has stopped, but the algorithm was flawless. Someone must be interfering with the upload manually.
Is there a new objective?
The interference is coming from deeper inside the lab. I hate to ask this of you, but I need the rest of that data. Keep on your guard. Anyone with the ability to get into that lab is very dangerous.
Mache, churon chica chiliska chanaga.
I didn't know colicoids could talk. Who are you?
Wana wada blota wijawa, o wamawanka matuske. Wana wada blota wijawa, o wamawanka matuske. Pidi dotenya gokaka jujo, da biska ku paliya.
My mission is to recover all the records of these experiments.
Wanta humpa, muri rava fupa chipampa wula. O kakiza spida perupa, gadwa shiniko higa danulia.
We got your information, and we ran into a speaking colicoid who wanted to work with the Empire to continue the experiments.
A speaking colicoid? Repulsive. Fascinating. I wasn't aware that these monsters were ever sentient. This unlocks new potential, opens up entirely new avenues of exploration. Truly great work, commendable. I can't thank you enough.
These are grim days, friend. I am Captain Ransvale Newt, Imperial Command. Your presence here couldn't come at a better time. Please try to overlook the stench of death upon me. Sometimes the work we do to preserve the Empire is dirty.
What's the situation?
There's a terrible scourge terrorizing this world. The colicoids. Savage, genetically enhanced creatures with a ravenous taste for human flesh. Emboldened by hunger, the colicoids are encroaching on settled areas and Imperial holdings. Many of the Empire's finest have become food for these bugs.
Tell me what you want me to do.
I've developed a poison that kills the colicoids when consumed. I've collected bodies of the fallen and treated them with the toxin. Then I had to cut the poisoned bodies into pieces. Now they must be dispersed around the bugs' nests. Will you do this?
So we kill a few dozen bugs, big deal.
Except that I believe once the colicoids start to associate eating human flesh with dying, they'll lose their taste for it. If the bugs no longer savor humans, the infestation will not spread toward our settlements and outposts. Believe me, this is not simply one man's pathetic revenge. Please, will you take up this charge?
All right, I'm in.
I'm relieved. You'll have to make the trek to Bucktown in Broken Valley, the site of the experiments that made the bugs. Here, a bag of the poisoned body parts. Tread cautiously. It will attract the creatures in droves. Find the colicoid feasting mounds around the area and deposit body parts on each mound. I hope you return to me in one piece. You've returned! Tell me you were able to deposit the poisoned body parts throughout the colicoid nest.
I had to fight off swarm after swarm, but finally pulled it off.
If the colicoids associate eating human flesh with dying, their survival instinct will steer them away from us as a food source.
So the mercenary returns in one piece. It's chaos out there.
And who do you think is responsible for that chaos, Captain? With every target you eliminated, the Resistance became more disorganized. I've ordered all available forces to the battlefield.
Our bombers devastated the enemy in the first 10 minutes. Their defenses are in shambles.
The battle can't be won yet. How will you proceed?
Certainly we'll be cleaning up for months. But so long as they're on the defensive, they'll cease to be a threat.
We forced their 6th Battalion into Bugtown. The colicoids are eating them alive.
I think I'd like to see that. A lot of you are departing, I take it. Off to conquer new planets in the name of the Empire.
It's better if you don't know.
As you like. Colonel, prepare my shuttle.
Yes, my lord.
When you think back to Balmorra, remember the armies you laid to waste, the enemies you slew, and remember me, and the rewards I gave you.
I'll remember the rewards when I've spent the money.
You'll be pleased, I promise. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have rebels to annihilate. Tell the troops, Captain, that today we win this world. Today the Resistance has fallen.
This is Viken Space Dock. Receiving on secure channel.
Good. You are few, but you must suffice. Hammer Station was an armored fortress built by the Republic during the war. Its primary weapon was a gravity cannon designed to propel asteroids into planets. The Republic Senate decommissioned it before it saw battle, fearing it would cause indiscriminate damage. But now the battle station has reappeared.
What have you discovered?
The Adversar hegemony is a minor galactic power based on xenophobic expansionism. The Adversec themselves never troubled us before now. But somehow, they've acquired Hammer Station and begun conquering unaligned systems near our border.
They're challenging the Empire.
The Adversar hegemony believes that because we are at peace with the Republic, we will ignore the aggression of other nations. Their conquests are rightfully ours. You will show them their error by boarding and destroying Hammer Station.
I don't work without a contract. Not even for a Darth.
I have dealt with bounty hunters before. You will be satisfied. While you're aboard, there is one other matter. I would know how Hammer Station was acquired, and whether the Republic was involved. But do not allow yourself to be distracted. The station has a crew complement of 10,000 Adversec, and they shall stand against you.
Marcus, Hammer Station has been destroyed.
I have seen the reports. You faced formidable opposition. The Supreme Warmaster of the Adversar hegemony has offered his life in reparation for his people's misdeeds. The Adversec will never again pose a threat.
Destroy their planets, and I guarantee they won't rise again.
Potential tools need not be destroyed, but it is under consideration. You may also wish to hear that intelligence has decrypted the station's data. We know how the Adversar hegemony obtained a Republic superweapon.
Neste ahoje hatal al ala sonak oraban. Folio semisem ugi nesit ki.
It was Republic incompetence, not malice, that resulted in the Adversec's rise to power. There is a lesson in that.
When the galaxy learns that the Republic is responsible for every death Hammer Station caused, the Republic will face an uprising.
And they will grow weaker, until we strike again. You may return to your duties, but know that you have done well. You may be called upon again.